Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now. Welcome back to Monday's MLB Odds Report. Our handicappers have finally come through with what they think are our value picks for today's games. So let's not waste any more time and let's get right to the picks, starting with that game between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jeff Locke made his season debut tonight at home against the Giants, who are flying high at 20-11 overall and 10-6 on the road. The Pirates are just 8-9 at home and are 7 games under the 500 mark overall. Willie is going to be all over San Francisco, winners of 5 in a row, to keep the great form rolling, and we can't blame him for thinking that way. So go ahead and pick up the Giants at -107. The other game that we're looking at here is the Chicago White Sox against the Chicago Cubs. Bragging rights in the Windy City are up for grabs when the Cubs and the White Sox square off at Wrigley Field. Though Jeff Samardzija hasn't picked up a win this season, he owns an excellent 1.98 ERA, a big reason why the Cubbies are favored for tonight. After starting off hot, the White Sox have cooled down a bit, leading Ron to believe that we should be siding with the Cubbies at home tonight. So pick up the Cubs at -120. The other game that we're looking at here is the New York Yankees against the LA Angels, and the Yankees are slowly losing grip in the ultra-competitive AL East. They've gone just 4-6 over their last 10 games and now tangle with Jared Weaver and the Angels, who are the favorites in the MLB odds. Willie thinks we'll see a lot of runs on the scoreboard tonight and will therefore be taking the over. Weaver is just 2-2 with a 4.0 ERA on the year. Will he struggle against the Bronx Bombers tonight? Go ahead and pick up the over 8.5 runs. The other game that we have here is the Kansas City Royals against the San Diego Padres. And through the early stages of the season, the Royals have to be thrilled of what they've gotten out of exciting young Yordano Ventura. He's 2-1 with a 1.50 ERA on the year and now gets to face off against the league's worst in offense, the San Diego Padres. The Padres call on Eric Stultz, who is 1-3 with a poor 5.34 ERA. Despite his struggles, Ron thinks that Stultz will pitch well enough to keep the total runs under the 6.5 for the game. So pick up the under 6.5 runs. The other game that we have here is the St. Louis Cardinals against the Atlanta Braves. And what on earth is going on with the Braves? After racing out to a 17-7 start, the Braves have hit a wall by losing 6 straight games. They'll be looking to get back on track behind Aaron Harang, who was absolutely murdered for 9 earned runs in his latest start. Shelby Miller will be toe with the rubber in the Cardinals start, who has an even 16-16 on the season. Jeff will be picking up Atlanta to finally get back on their winning ways in this series opener. So pick up the Braves at -125. And last but not least, we got the LA Dodgers against the Washington Nationals. And a great pitching duel could be in the cards for tonight when Jordan Zimmermann and Zach Greinke take the mound. Greinke particularly is off to an amazing start, having gone 5-0 with a 2.04 ERA so far this year. Coming in, the Dodgers have been excellent on the road, so we don't fault Jeff at all for taking the small amount of chalk and predicting another win for Greinke and company. Pick up the Dodgers at -115. Well, that's all for today. Make sure to check back with us for another episode of SBR Daily Odds Update tomorrow, where we'll give you the inside updates from our resident handicappers. For SBR Forum, this is Dax Floyd.